Hello, my little perfectionists. Welcome back to the channel. We're back for another episode of One Piece 1161. So previously, we broke out of the Block Kingdom and managed to get into Elbaf proper. So we are actually in Elbaf, which is good news because we're here. Then we switched to Dory and Bragi, and the crew deciding they're just going to head to Elbaf, knowing that Luffy and them will be safe. So I guess they'll meet up at some point. Dory and Bragi got new bounties to kind of reflect the I guess the inflation of bounties since like they were first issued like hundreds of years ago. So they're pretty high up there now. And then we got back to Luffy leaving the crew to go chase after a noise he heard, which led him into meeting a giant that was chained up around a tree named Loki, who's supposed to be the prince that they mentioned it briefly in Whole Cake Island, but he met up with him. Apparently he killed the king, so I guess we're gonna get some story on that coming up. Let's just get to it. Dangerous deal. Loki of the underworld and Luffy. It's like real adventure, huh? Yeah, Warland, great. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Uh-oh. Okay, what is with all the sun god stuff? I guess we're gonna find out more about Nika in this arc, huh? Elbaf's accursed prince. Special government bounty. Six years, okay. Jewel Tree Adam. That what they built the Sunny out of? Deep Prism Stone, so he must have a devil fruit then, yeah. Good deal, huh? Is Luffy gonna let him go? I mean, he's chained up for a reason, right? They said he killed the king. But could you force him? Like you're chained up. Isn't that the whole point? Lowest level of Elbaf. Okay. Oh, is that why they were in the prison? Like the Block Kingdom, like the guy had said that it used to be a prison. So they were already kind of in the lower level. All kinds of creatures coming, huh? Damn. Tens of thousands of years. Okay, we figured Elbaf would be pretty old. First world. He's gonna go beat those beasts up. Like that's just dinner for him. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's basically like whenever he was training and he made friends with all the animals. Is Loki gonna turn out to be a kindred spirit? What is that? The people, not giants, huh? Are they, okay, yeah, so they're prisoners. Oh, they ran across Shanks, huh? He's already tamed him. He would, right? Damn, uh-oh. Much for them being friends. You're gonna hit him. You waste no time. Found his bargaining chip, huh? They're still on the bridge. Oh, the giant's coming back, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, it's the one from the... Okay. Yeah. Oh, you got the Sunny, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, is he killing it for them? Okay. Dancing. Painter. Damn.
新挙兵海賊団自称麦わらの一味参加ドリーブロギーの次の世代にあたる若き戦士たち船長ハイルディンを筆頭に船大工スタンセン
Okay.
航海士ロード
Okay, so yeah, he's the navigator. I think they mentioned that last episode.
ゴールドバーグ繊維ゲルグ
Oh, they're getting close, huh?
それではロミンさん
Uh-oh. Getting cleaned up for Saul. They said Saul was on Elbaf, right? You gonna go back to the bangs and the cowboy hat? Yeah. Gave her back her old look, huh? Oh. Oh, she wants to look so he can recognize her, huh? Yeah. He's such a goofball. Damn. I mean, it would have to be big, right? Uh-oh. All right, yeah, that was pretty good. So looks like the crew's finally going to make it to Elbaf. So I guess we're going to get like a proper look at it, hopefully next episode, whenever Dorian, Bragi, and them get there, since they're right off the coast. The crew on the bridge, I'm assuming, like, because those are members of Harridan's crew, and I think they mentioned it last week that like, yeah, the one guy did kidnap him and put him in like the dollhouse or whatever, but I'm assuming the other two would probably be friendly. I get why they wouldn't know that or wouldn't want to have a confrontation given what they just went through, but I assume like they'll have to run into each other at some point, right? Like, I assume that they'll work out whatever disagreement they've had, and we'll get some kind of intro to it. And they were calling like this the underworld. So yeah, like it makes sense that that was like used to be a former prison, and not quite sure where they're going with the Loki guy though. They mentioned him as like having killed the king or something, and he's the prince. He's the one that was supposed to marry, what was it, Lola's sister? I think it was Lola, right? And that's why she ran. Yeah, because yeah, so but I'm not quite sure what his deal is yet. Luffy doesn't seem to be all that intimidated by him despite like his massive size. Um so there's probably more to his story, but it's obviously going to cause some kind of problems if he lets go the guy who's chained up as a prisoner for 6 years, right? That supposedly killed the king. I'm not quite sure where this is all going to like equal out to, like where the actual story is going just yet. But Dorian Bragi and Harrigan like basically vouching for Luffy, but they're pirates too. They may not be actually welcome in the village. Like they might be from Warland Elbaf, but like they still are pirates. You know, they could be seen as criminals. And like because when they were there with Shanks, weren't they just like near the shore? They weren't. I mean, because they were close enough to be able to see ships. So I would assume, like, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Interested to see where it's all going to go, but we haven't even really started this arc yet. Robin getting her haircut, going back to her old look, makes sense in context for Saul, but also just like nice for it to be back. I didn't mind the old look, but like her first looks just kind of iconic, especially like bring back the cowboy hat, and and also like the time skip look did kind of look a bit too much like some of the other female characters. The bangs are a little more distinct, and I'm glad they're bringing it back at least for this arc. Yeah, just all in all, some good little setup here. Just kind of interested to see where it's all going to go. I assume we're going to learn more about the Sun God, and probably more. I mean, we'll obviously get more lore, right? Because they dumped a lot on us in Egghead, but given how old Elbaf is supposed to be, they would probably know a lot more here. And then Saul has all those books from uh from with what's the name of the place where Robin's from? O'Hara. Yeah, why it's like on the tip of my tongue there for a second. So they have all this information. So I'm really looking forward to seeing like how much like of the lore dump we get. I guess once we get to town, um, assuming there's not multiple towns, it seems to be a pretty big island. So yeah, we'll just have to see where it goes. So looking forward to next week. That being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.